Okay, Scorpio, my darlings, let's dive in straight away and see what is going down for you, okay? First card out is synchronicity, and we're going to stop right there with an 87, okay? We're looking at your life changing pretty significantly, synchronistically, very significantly, right? So you might want to check out the number readings that are on my channel. You may resonate with them. I'm also seeing 888, 777. That could be significant for you as well. First card coming out is light, okay? You're moving into the light now. I think I spoke about your last love reading about you getting a new position at work potentially. So this could resonate with you even more so. But I see real changes in your career. Follow the signs. You might see a job application come up, like it's not an application, what's it called, a job advertisement, some kind of new jobs coming up, and I think you'll be perfect for it. I think it may be in a new area that you've never kind of worked in before, but you're definitely qualified enough to do it, smart enough to do it, and I think it will be good for you to apply. At least you are really, really independent. You are incredibly powerful with the way that you speak, but you've been blocked before in career, in relationships, because you've been working through a lot of shadowy stuff and dealing with a lot of heavy emotions. But you do have a lot of wishes, a lot of dreams, a lot of desire. You have a really, really big heart, and you really want to make real money. You really want your salary to increase, but you've been holding off because you've been trying to get a firm foundation in your home, in your living space, in your career. And there's been so many movements, choices, decision, family, husband, spouse, wife, kids, brothers, sisters, siblings, whatever it is. You had to accept a lot, and that affected your abundance. Yeah. Looking after everyone else all the time really left you discontent and bored, really struggling. And although you've been triumphant because you've made it through more than most can, you have really made it through a lot of struggles that most fucking people would fall and never get up again. Yeah? So now I feel like there's a new job, a promotion, a new thing that you see. I mean, there is a worry in the back of your mind that you're going to get into a negative connection, a negative relationship, a negative job. You're going to lose the passion. You're going to struggle financially. Things are not going to work out. A little worry there, because whatever you've been through in the past, it's always you by yourself, standing your ground, fighting for what's right. So you're sick of always choosing things that just don't always end up being firm. And you're like, I really want a firm foundation. I really want to be stable financially. But in my head, I'm getting God gives his hardest missions to his strongest disciples. Do you hear that? God gives his hardest missions to his strongest disciples. You're one of the strongest. That's why what you've been through isn't like the rest. Do you know how many people do you think could go through what you've been through in your life and get back up and actually tell the tale? Not a lot of fucking people. Let me tell you that. You have been through the ringer. And look at you now, you're still going, you're still not stopping. And yeah, you get a little bit disheartened because you're like, fucking hell, how long am I supposed to do this for? But that means today we really need to speak about forgiveness, Scorpio. You've got to learn to forgive. You've got to understand that whatever you went through in the past, yeah, it was an absolute blessing, because that's how you know what you stand for, what your morals and integrity are, who you can believe in. You can see through, you can see a snake a mile away. You can see a real one a mile away. You can see people you love, trust and care about, and you can see how people are wolves in sheep's clothing, fake people, real people, fuckery, bad mind people. You can see them, yeah? I can see you've learnt lesson in a relationship. You could have gone through a divorce, husband or wife here. I see a breakdown in a relationship. You had to learn from that. They could have lied, deceived you, robbed your money, taken from you, cheated on you, broke your heart. You could have travelled around the world, moved to a different country, moved away, been left by someone else in another country. Also, if your parent moves to another country and leaves you behind. I get that as well, yeah? And you're like, hold on, where's my mum gone? Hold on, where's my dad gone? Where have both of my parents gone? They just left me in this country and gone, left me with my grandparents. Now, I don't have a mum or dad. Now I'm just going to be raised by my grandparents in this country. Like something like that from childhood also kind of sits with you. That gives you major trust issues, whoever left you when you were traveling or left you abroad. Yeah, that's childhood trauma a little bit there. And you've got all these spiritual gifts, right? But I feel like you've never used them, you've never tapped into them. I don't know how you found my channel, but I don't feel like maybe you would normally even listen to content like this too much. But I see you've got spiritual gifts, real spiritual gifts and abilities, clairvoyancy stuff, clairaudience. You can hear spirit, you can hear God, you can hear past on loved ones, but you've told yourself, no, I'm crazy. No, I'm not going to listen to that. No, I'm not going to believe that. But you've seen the synchronicity, you've seen the signs, you know this shit's real. Yeah, but whatever you've been taught about spirituality and religion and what is good and bad, do you know how many people cussed a bad word at me for being spiritual? When I first came out reading tarot, everyone was saying, you're possessed, you're sick, you're mad, tarot's the devil's work, we're Christians, this is all bad. 2 years, 3 years in, now people are paying me for tarot readings and I'm having dreams that come true. I'm telling the whole family everything I know. Suddenly everyone wants a free reading now. But 2 years before that, you were slagging, running me down, telling me I'm evil and I'm possessed by the devil. Do you get what I mean? So you got to forgive all these people, same as me. I had to forgive all of these people and go, they didn't understand. They tore me down, made me feel like shit, and made me feel like I couldn't even trust myself or what I was seeing. But at the end of the day, I've got to forgive them and move on, because I can't get to where I want to be in my life by holding grudges, yeah? Also, I do see divorce here again, because now on top of the husband and wife and the lessons and blessings, I see a judge and jury, someone hitting the hammer, yeah? So this is going to get signed off, a real divorce. It's going to improve your health. You could be breaking a contract with a company. This could be moving out of a house that you have with a spouse. Whatever it is, you're getting back to your true natural self. Yeah, you could have been responsible for someone else's child. You could have had to take on legal responsibilities for other people. You could have been someone else's next of kin, somebody's carer. Either way, you were tied to someone legally, and it wasn't a blessing, it was a curse. You got to constantly approve something for someone else, sign someone else's contract, sign someone else's hours off. Nonsense. Legally, it was always nonsense. And all you were trying to do was move forward with your life, and you couldn't do that. So you were constantly being triggered. Your inner child was constantly being reminded of what it felt like to be alone and unsupported, and constantly being a lover and a giver to everyone else, yet no one being able to love and give you what you need. That's how you know you're a true light worker, Scorpio. Yeah? That's when I said you've got gifts and abilities. You're a true light worker. Because the light workers are the ones that are just giving their soul and their heart to everyone else, getting nothing back for it. And they're doing it for years and years and years, not knowing, not totally unaware that you're being drained and taken from. Because it's just your way. You're a people pleaser. You're a giver. You're a good heart. And then something triggers inside of you when you have a breakdown and you're drained and you just can't carry on. And then you're like, shit, I've been doing all of this wrong. I was supposed to be loving me. God gave me all of these gifts for me, not to give to all of these people who just used it. If these people ain't got the gifts and abilities I have, the smarts and knowledge I have, then that means it's not meant for them. So why am I giving them all of me? God gave me all of me for me, not for them. And that's what you got to learn. I see in a relationship, you gave your all. It changed you because you sacrificed all of yourself for this person. You really put them above you. Yeah? You could have worked to pay all the bills for both of you, and then they just made you broke. Yeah? Could have took your house, ruined your home, ruined your stability. Real turn in a relationship. And yeah, once again now I've got the divorce card coming out, the ring in reverse. Serious heartbreak, serious kind of out in the cold, rule book being thrown at you, money being lost, real fucked up scenarios that you didn't deserve to go through. But guess what? God gives his hardest missions to his strongest disciples. And that is you, darling. That is you. Now you know what fake looks like. Now you know what real looks like. And boy, will you not be fucking with any fake people ever again. When a fake one comes anywhere near you, you'll sniff them out a mile away and get the fuck away from them. So your life's going to be so much better. Things are getting so much better for you, okay? So don't give up. Keep pushing forward and know that whatever you can do, that's your gift. Not a gift to share with the rest of the world, but a gift for you to use to improve your life. Improve your life. Get yourself to where you need to be before you help anyone else. Because God has blessed you and only you, for you are his child. Everyone else needs to go and speak to God, their blood clot self, and work on their relationship with him so they can too be blessed. Because God's not going around here ordaining everyone, loving on everyone. Sorry, but that's my opinion. He's not. Because God hasn't got time for those that worship the devil. God ain't got time for the bad mind. God ain't got time for the evil. Yeah? God can only do so much. So God looks after the children that actually look up to him and say, you are my father. So if you are, and I say that loosely because everyone believes in different kind of gods. Once again, I speak about Allah, Ra, Jesus, Mother Gaia, energy, life force, the universe, matter. Yeah, all of these things are concepts of higher source, higher frequency, higher vibrations, how the world works, what we all look towards for hope and belief. Yeah. Angels living on earth, doing our best to be good people, good citizens, with heart and integrity, trying to do the right thing every day, trying to support and love others, trying to step correct. So why is it that we're stepping correct every single second and then someone's stepping wrong over in our square, over in our block, over in our area? And we're supposed to go, oh, it's okay. Come on, step on my block, step on my foot, step in my way, step in my light. It's okay. You darken my doorstep with your bullshit. It's fine. I'll take it. No, God's saying no. Because they have their path. You have your path. So don't let anyone come into your circle and start darkening up your pathway. When God has made it very easy for you to move forward in abundance. All you got to do is listen to him, trust in him, and keep stepping correct. Anyone that steps in your way, step round them, get back on the path. Keep moving negative, low vibrational, bad mind people out of the way so you can get to your destination. No, it's not selfish. It's not selfish. Life's hard enough without putting up with other people's really low bad mind energy. Life is so difficult. Let's not make it harder by accepting other people's bullshit. Yeah? Love and light, Scorpio. I'll be back soon with more.